So, today I kind of wanted to talk briefly about Star Wars and The Fire Rises. So I got some comments on, The Fire Rises Biden faction, or the American Union faction video, that I should cover more factions and do more of those types of videos. So I thought, that could be cool, doing stuff for, like, maybe China or Japan.
Another wave of Imperial reinforcements.
That could be cool. But more to what I had in mind, about Star Wars, I'm gonna see the Revenge of the Sith re-release, or the anniversary release of Revenge of the Sith. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to put that in. But I saw this short, and it was basically making fun of the Stormtroopers' aim. This is the age-old joke or meme that has been around since probably 1977. About how Obi-Wan really hypes up the Stormtroopers' aim for no reason, because, as you can see in the movie, they don't really hit our main protagonists that well. They actually keep missing a lot. I feel like there's a lore reason to why they miss. I'm kind of tired of hearing the whole, oh, look at those Stormtroopers have a bad aim. Because I feel like in lore, they actually do have a pretty good aim. It's just the helmet. Now, why would it be the helmet? Well, if you think about it, in the Star Wars universe, so they switched out most of the Imperial army with Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers are a fairly new thing. I don't exactly know how long they've been the main force of the Empire when we get to episode 4, but I would assume it's at least like 15 or 10 years. Because you can see a lot of Imperial army troops in stuff like Andor or Solo, and you would assume that in that time frame of, well, however long they've been around, or the main fighting force of the Empire, they've had the same helmets, which because they haven't seen a reason to switch them once they started mass producing them. Even if they were shitty fucking helmets, it would cost a lot to switch out the helmets, which, even if they are shitty, yeah. I've got a pretty good real-life example of something like that happening. In the 2000s, when the US military was switching out camos for most of their branches. Or, actually, this was the first time the branches had different camos, but shit. The United States Army specifically picked a camo called UCP, Universal Camo Pattern, which, if you've seen it, you know it's not that universal. So, the only place where that camo really blended into was your grandma's couch, which is insane. But they still kept using it for, what was it, like 18 years? So, and it's not like it was just a bit bad. Like, I feel like it would probably blended them better in if they had a plain, like, sand-colored uniform with no, like, camouflage pattern in and of itself. It was insane that it was probably even more dangerous for them to wear something like that, because they can be spotted from further away than they would be in their fucking, old camouflages. But anyway, I feel like that would be a similar reason to, or pretty good lore reason for why the Stormtroopers' aim sucks, right? Who's to say that the Stormtroopers don't have a really good fucking aim, but the helmet just sabotages it? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
I can't see a thing in this helmet.